6 days left until DONTNOD's new narrative adventure game, Tell Me Why. New teaser, just a couple of seconds. And of course, Control game, my favorite game of 2019, which was last year. New DLC expansion, Alan Wake, finally revealed in gameplay. We're gonna talk about that all of that in today's video, so you know what, without wasting more time, let us begin. What is up, SmackNPie? SmackNPie, welcome back to another video. Firstly, we're gonna talk about DONTNOD, the developers of Life is Strange's new game, Tell Me Why, which is due in 6 days. Yes, as you all know, we're going to play as soon as it drops. Chapter 1 out of 3, we follow the story of Tyler and Alyson, the Ronan twins, as they come back to their childhood, learn about their mother. What happened to their mother? Was it an accident, a tragedy, or something dark and mysterious happened? Regardless of whatever happened to her, we're gonna find it together. Both twins need to work together, as I explained the structure in the last video as well. However, today is not that much because we don't have that much to go through, except 8-second teaser. As you can see on your screen, it is Alaska. I really hope, and this reminds me of those sit moments that you have in Life is Strange, where you just sit around and the camera pans around with a really soothing soundtrack in the background, and you just sit there for hours. You can sit there for hours, and if this is indicating anything, it's giving me that vibes, and I really hope that there is and there are moments like that in this game. Tell Me Why, Chapter 1, 6 days left. We know it's happening in Alaska. Tyler is coming back after all those years. Alyson as well. We'll see what happens. Chapter 1, August 27th. Now let's move on to Alan Wake and Control. Now I talked about Alan Wake expansion weeks ago. I think at this point, month ago. Control, the game from the developers of Alan Wake, my favorite game of 2019, as I mentioned in the beginning. They announced expansions, aka DLC, for the game. However, this expansion is by far the most important one to date, because not only it is more interesting looking than previous expansion. I didn't like previous expansion. It was not fun at all. It was dragged out, the story wasn't there, and it wasn't doing enough for me. Either way, this expansion is far more interesting because first of all, we're getting Alan Wake back in a way, and secondly, it is confirmed that Alan Wake and Control are in the same universe. This is one of many collaboration to come in the future for Remedy universe. They're creating their own universe, and not only that, we're not here to just talk about it. They shared the gameplay with Alan Wake in it, the famous writer who went missing. We're gonna find out. Let's check it out and enjoy.
I'm no detective, but something definitely happened here.
Do we know each other? This feels familiar. I can't seem to... I've forgotten it. I'm sorry. My name is Alan Wake. Who are you?
That was the Alan Wake? The famous writer? He disappeared years ago. It was all over the news back then.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, I got as much excited and hyped as y'all did. I can't wait to get my hands on Alan Wake expansion. I really hope this one is more interesting and fun to play. I'm not saying it was bad, the last expansion, but it was not that fun to play. But this one looks interesting, especially with Alan Wake. I really hope we get Alan Wake 2 in the future, and I'm gonna be here for every Remedy game that they make. So, Remedy games, we are here for it. Do let me know, how much are you excited for Alan Wake expansion? Are you gonna play it? Have you played Control at all? Have you watched it? What is your verdict on the game? What is your verdict on Alan Wake in this universe? But either way, that was my 2 cents on today's video, both from DONTNOD, Tell Me Why, and Control, aka Alan Wake expansion. Subscribe right now, 40k, let's do this, and I'll see you boys on the flip side.